Oh, hi! You guys, a new product day! You didn't know? I have an Etsy shop, and on the first of every month, I do new product releases. And this time, I'm putting stuff in my shop that I haven't put in my shop before. I have actual paintings I did, which is kind of nice looking at these because this is going out Monday the 1st, but the video I'm posting on Wednesday the 3rd discouraged me a little bit because the painting project I was trying to do was unsuccessful, to say the least. It was nice going through and I'm pretty proud of some of these designs. But before I run through those, I am restocking. Obviously these are going to shrink once I bake them and mount them to the earring findings and everything, but I'm restocking both the Bureau of Balance bracer earrings. Both these designs will also get darker when they shrink and compact, but I'm also restocking the Spect earrings. So I've had a lot of activity on both of these sets and people asking when they were coming back, so those will be available once this video is up. Oh, and I did a little update to something that's been in my shop for a while. I kept thinking this sweater looked like a Hufflepuff sweater, and I kept calling the beer stein a butter beer stein. I figured I'd actually add some letters to it so it's a little less vague. I envy whoever gets to wear it, and I need to find something for myself that I can update in a similar fashion because I love it so much. Oh, and because you're all just the nicest human beings, and it seems to be people that follow my channel and everything that have been buying things in the shop, and I want to say an extra huge thank you because it's just beyond incredible support. Can't thank you all enough because I wouldn't be able to continue doing this like I have been without all of you. For this whole month until I run out of them, any orders over $10 are gonna get a free pair of these. Just let me know what Hogwarts house you want. They're little hand beaded earrings and I put them on cute little sorting hats. I really like the packaging for these. So yeah, just pick whatever color scheme you want and I'll send them your way as a little thank you gift. And then any orders over $25, again, while supplies last kind of a thing, I'm gonna send you a free one of these guys. Personally, is my favorite necklace to wear. And I'm sure it confuses some people, but when someone gets really excited about it, I am also very excited about it. So yeah, free things for the month of July until I run out. I did try to make some Rocket Man bags, but the heat transfer vinyl wasn't working on the fabric that I had, and I don't know what the problem is, so I'm gonna mess with that more. We'll try to figure something else out. I got ideas. Okay, so for the paintings, some of them are media art pieces, meaning if they're not completely hand painted like this is, it's still kind of mixed medium because I think all of these have watercolor for the background and then acrylic or paper for the actual design. But this little Totoro, and a little secret thing about my paintings is anything that needs a clear coat, which is generally most of the painting, I use glow-in-the-dark paint because it makes me very happy to surprise people. It'll make the background glow because the paper's over it. You'll be able to see a little Hogwarts skyline. It's not like I've tested the glow-in-the-dark paint on all of these paintings, so I don't know how much it really pops, but just as a little side note, in case you're like, what is that? That is glow-in-the-dark paint. So yeah, I do actually have two different ones like this. And there's little stars above and everything. I did the little stars from the books in the corner, but there's also other little stars coming out as the sun is setting behind the castle. This is another paper over watercolor. It's my Doctor Who design. I make earrings like this. I think I'm sold out. Oh yeah, I guess I do have a pair of earrings of that design. Oh, and speaking of Hogwarts, didn't think I had any more of these, and then I found a little tiny stash in my organization bin. Little Hogwarts skyline necklace. And my Bureau of Balance bracer over a little fisher in the background. I'm extra proud of the color scheme on this one. I like it a lot. I don't know, I like when there's a subtle nod to things. Unless you know Adventure Zone, you're not really gonna know what this is. This is another paper over watercolor, and it's the Totoro bus stop scene. I have some zipper bags with this design on it that I'm extra proud of. That's what I initially made the sketch for. I think it's so cute. Fuck, I love that movie so much. It's Epona's song! So it has black paint underneath, but all the little circles are paper cutouts with triangles because I knew I wasn't gonna get a satisfying shape repeatedly. One of my friends gave me shit. It was like, you couldn't have picked a more interesting song. So I kind of want to play around with this idea and have the N64 buttons. Doing other songs from Legend of Zelda. I thought it was very cute. If you have any requests, let me know. This is just the one that first came to mind. It's pretty basic, but I'm still pretty proud of how I kept everything fairly even. And I love the eye color. It's a little glittery too on the edges. If you don't know, this is Hedwig and the Angry Inch, the eye makeup. Real sharp blush on the bottom. She cuts it in, you know? Stephen Trask and John Cameron Mitchell did some shows in New York this past weekend at the town hall, and I'm really sad that I missed it because they were doing a lot of music from Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and it's my favorite music movie. Is it a musical? Is it a rock opera? I don't know. I got to see Darren Criss play it with my sister, and it was great, although we didn't get car washed, and that's something I will regret my whole life. Anyway, this is a little Star Wars painting. It is the Battle of Crate. I remember sitting in the movie theater watching it, and when they did this scene where all the little planes are going towards Kylo Ren's ships and all of his fellow bad guys, and they're digging up the red sand, it looked so amazing, that shot from the overhead. That's why I wanted to do a painting of it. Also, very good with movie terminology. How could I not? Really like how the border came out, and I'm not super good at hand lettering very often, but I also really like how this came out. And then, this is actually the first painting I did this year. I am so pleased with how it came out. That's kind of what kickstarted all of these other ones. The Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die album cover by Panic at the Disco. And I do not advocate cigarette smoking, but the look of the smoke on the album cover, I absolutely loved it. So this is my little interpretation of it. I hope I did Brendan Urie's eyebrows justice. Those are all the paintings. My confidence in my painting skills is not super high, so I don't honestly know how any of these are going to do in my Etsy shop. I guess that's the case with pretty much anything I post in there. But I figured I'd give this a whirl. They're just sitting in a shoebox at home anyway. Figured, you know, if you want them, you can have them now. Okay, well, it's like 5:15 in the morning. I got a bunch of stuff to do because the launch is at 8. I would imagine this is going up either at 8 o'clock or a little bit after, so everything will be live by the time you are watching any of this. Link to my Etsy shop in the description. I do also have an Instagram just for the Etsy shop called Sewing Nerd Studios if you ever want to follow progress shots and just updates and announcements of new items coming, all that. I also have like regular Twitter and Instagram, holycrappitsjo. I never mention it. It's always in the description, but like we can hang out there too if you want. And just a quick thanks to all my patrons over on Patreon. I appreciate you very much. And yeah, you also help me make all of this happen, and thank you for being my guinea pig. You're all very great sources of inspiration, and I appreciate all of the feedback I've been getting. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out, patrons or not. You're all great, and I really like this little community we've made. I appreciate that you're also supportive of me, but also supportive of each other, and I see you all talking with each other when I do live streams and stuff, and it's the best. Okay, I need to go get some coffee because I've been awake for too long without any of it and done a lot of talking. I will see you all back here on Wednesday with another video, and another video on Saturday, and then another video the following Wednesday, and another video the following Saturday. I should not legally be allowed to record this early in the morning.